I'm Francis Mayan, and this is my co-anchor, Jakaris Jensen.
Hi everyone, I'm Jakaris Jensen, and I invented the microscope.
Alright, enough about us. Let's head to our first story with Robert Hooke explaining his discoveries on something he calls cells.
Robert Hooke was born on July 18, 1635. He was the first person to look at cells. Hooke looked at a cork using a very primitive microscope. When he saw the cells, it reminded him of monk Montessori's and the name stuck. Besides discovering cells, Hooke is famous for his book Micrographia, published in 1665.
Well, thank you, Robert. Now we have Delaney explaining Reddy and Quasar's experiments on spontaneous generation. First we have Reddy's experiment. As you can see here, Reddy placed 3 jars with meat. Each had different coverings. One was completely open, one was closed, and one had netting on the top. For the first jar, it disproved spontaneous generation by showing that the flies could come in the jar and get on the meat. But with the closed jar, the flies could not get in, and therefore they could not hatch out of the meat. And in the netted jar, it shows that the flies were attracted to the meat, and overall, it shows the theory. Next, we have Pasteur's experiment, where we can tell that he used 2 different types of flasks, one with a straight neck and one with a swan neck. In both of these, he placed sterilized broth free of microorganisms. And he set them out for 2 weeks, and by the end of the experiment, the straight neck flask was filled with microorganisms because they could get in through the air. But the swan-necked one had none because they could not get in, and therefore completely disproved the theory of spontaneous generation. Everyone should be on the lookout for new info about cells in 1668.
Now for a quick commercial break.
Buy a personal Carlito for a low, low price of $19.99. Save yourself from a life of sitting in chairs and getting called soft. With this, you can sit gangster all day. You are guaranteed gangsters in the first day of using this item. Call now and receive a free sprinkler head. Also, like us on Instabook and get a free year subscription of Essay Magazine. Also, share with your friends and get a free dolphin to put in your new hot pink baby pool. Alright, great story. But before we head to our next story, let me introduce myself. I stated that each cells are independent and isolated, so that the cells nourish and bind themselves up.
Wow, that's very interesting, Francis. Up next is Theodore, and he will tell us about his theory with animals.
In 1839, Theodore Shuang, 1810 through 1882, published a monograph that declared all animals and plants are made from one single fundamental unit. His many contributes to biology include the development of cell theory, the discovery of Schwann cells in the peripheral nervous system.
Next we have Caitlin and Palin telling us about then Robert Half.
What were Robert Brown's discoveries on cells?
He discovered the cell nucleus after coming back from a nature experiment in Australia.
How did he discover it?
While he was observing the cells of the plants he looked at, he discovered an opaque blotch in the cells. He called this the nucleus. At the time, this nucleus theory only applied to plants.
Up next, we hear from Rudolph, and he will tell us his theory about diseases.
In 1855, Rudolph Virchow, a German physiologist, physician, and pathologist, added the third part to the cell theory. The original is Greek and states, Omnis cellula decellula. This translates as all cells develop only from existing cells. Virchow was also the first to propose that diseased cells come from healthy cells.
And now for... this just in. Dolly the sheep, born in July 5th, 1996, has just been the first mammal to have been successfully cloned. The sheep was actually codenamed 6LL3 and was cloned by Scottish scientists. The technique that scientists used was somatic cell nuclear transfer. Now, with an interview with Dolly. Hey everyone, I'm here with Dolly, the first mammal to ever be cloned. So Dolly, how does it feel being the first mammal to ever be cloned? Okay. Do you enjoy the pain? Last question. So, do you have anything to say to your fans? I guess not.
Now for a quick commercial break.
Old Spice will keep you fresher than Justin Bieber. You will smell like a boss, so if you're tired of smelling like Chex Mix, then you should buy Old Spice today. You can smell like LeBron James. Or you can smell like llama spit. You can also smell like Nickelodeon slime. And for the final flavor, chicken. But if you order today, you can get the special scent of lavender. So buy today!
Now for some sad news. Dolly has passed away.
R.I.P. Dolly.